Rub your palms. Say hello to your whole being. Start to tune in. Press your palms together. Bring them to the heart center. Close your eyes. Tongue gently at the roof of your mouth. A little smile. Start tuning into your breath. Feel the movement of energy. Tune into the energy, the flow, the movement. How everything is always changing from one second, one moment to the next. Inhaling different energy and exhaling different energy each time. Different particles, different information. Feel it. Connect to the sweetness, the miracle of your breath. Slow down. In your mind's eye, connect to the beautiful sun. Feel that symbol of life, of brightness, of health, of radiance, of giving. And let's take that energy, that light into the body with the breath and your intention. As you inhale, draw the light of the sun directly into the heart. Hold the light, the breath at the heart center. And exhale through the crown of your head like a fountain of light. Inhaling the light of the sun, hold it at the heart center. Expand it, see it, and feel it. Become like the sun, light, light, light. Exhale through the crown of your head like a fountain. Clear out your space. One more time. Inhaling the light directly into the heart. Hold the breath at the heart center. See and feel the light. And exhale through the crown, fountain all around you. Make it big. Returning to your easy breath. Seeing and feeling your heart center bright. Inhaling deeply and hold the breath. Rub the palms. Bring some energy into your palms. Inhale a little more. Cup the palms over your eyes and exhale. Inhale, hold the breath. Hold, feel the energy from your palms to your eyes. And nourishing yourself. Giving back to yourself. And exhale, float the palms down, flutter the eyes open, focus into your space. Hello. We always multiply a little bit when I come back. Okay, so what reminders do we have for us today? Well, in this time here that we are most likely being reflective and going inward, between this, maybe or maybe not social time, depending on your situation. And again, I've said that, we all know that this year in general looks a lot different than any other year that has come. And our connections, or maybe the people, our holidays, our traditions have maybe been shifted a little bit or a lot. And remembering, just a quick reminder, but not losing the importance of it, because I know I've said it before, but just for us to remember again, no matter what the circumstances look like, for us to be in the energy of connection, that there is no separation. We are connected with whoever, wherever, whenever we want, and we know how to do it. I know that the physical, tangible world is very what we like. It's alluring and it's enjoying, and there's a lot of things that we enjoy in this touchable material world. Or, the food, the food and the things and the people and the touching, and, it's really good. Or else, why else would we be showing up here, focusing here? Because we like it. It's enjoyable. And also there's a lot of stuff that, you know, gives us a little bit of stuff to work on. You know, we seem to like a big challenge, a big, whatever we're doing. I really don't know, but it's fun and it's enjoyable. So I understand that sometimes we have the training and the conditioning and the belief and the feeling that this inward act or this imaginal act or this thinking of it or feeling of it or dreaming of it is somehow less than, you know, it's not as good. It's not as good as actually being with the people or seeing the people or, you know, having the food or getting to be, you know, getting to have the tangible experience. And I know that it can seem like that. And when I'm just offering or asking or inviting us to do is to start to enjoy that more. Not that this is either is better or worse or less or whatever, but we have it set up that way. And I'm just saying, if we could really truly enjoy the connection or the experience in our unseen world, in our imagination, in our mind, in our heart, in our emotions, I'm telling you, it's the law. There's no maybe. You're going to have that experience or similar to it or better than that in the physical. It will follow. It may not seem like it's possible, maybe. It may not seem like it's happening fast enough for us or for, you know, but I'm saying like the more that we can give value, but like really a lot of value to that act, to that experience, number one, it's going to do something to you on a psychological level. It calms you down. It calms you down. It gets you in a better state, a better mood. It does. At first, it may be frustrating. At first, it may seem like you don't do it right. At first, it may seem like you don't know if it's working or if it really is doing anything. But I'm saying from my own experience, with persistence, with consistency, with commitment, with a little bit of curiosity, with love, with like, well, like what I'm saying right now, why I'm saying all this right now is because what else do you got? What else do you got? If you don't have the opportunity to be with the people, or if you don't have the opportunity to travel this place, or if you don't have the opportunity to do it, if there seems like there's a blocking or a limiting circumstance, then it's the perfect opportunity to try it out, to test it out. We're getting an opportunity to really strengthen our internal practices. And then why I'm saying this, you know, again, it helps us, well, like I said, number one was on a psychological level or a deeper level, I don't know how else to say it, that we really don't, I don't think we fully understand. I don't think we fully understand what it does when we decide to have a different internal experience regardless, in spite of whatever you want to say, the circumstances. You're doing something. You're strengthening your container is what you're doing. You're strengthening your magnetism. You're strengthening your power, your true power, the true power of creation, your divine birthright of creation. You're strengthening it by getting and practicing those things. And you will surprise yourself, is what I'm saying. When you practice that consistently and committedly, the stuff that's going to happen that maybe if you were focusing on the physical plane, you'd be too focused on the fact that it's not possible, that it can't, how can that be? That you would not see it happen. You would not overcome the circumstances. You would get the results that you get from believing in the circumstances or the facts, you know? And like I've been saying, we've been doing that. Like we that's what we do. So why don't we try something else? Why don't we give logic a break for a while? Why don't we give linear time a break for a while? Like you're gonna use it for some things, but I mean for these kind of things, the things that you really want or the things that you wish could happen despite of this or that, why don't you give it a try for that? Why don't we try for that? Leave the logic aside. Leave the linear thinking. I need to do this, then this, then this, then they have to do that, then I have to do to get to there. Just give it a break. Just make it happen. Connect, see it, feel it, experience it. And then rest in the confidence in knowing that it's done as best you can. You know, the naturalness of, yeah, that feels good. First of all, like I said, it should shift you in some kind of way. If you really connect and feel it, you feel calmer. You do. It does something to you. I'm telling you, because it shifts the energy, it untangles those knots, and you feel a little calmer. You don't even sometimes know why. You just feel better. And then again, because it's so natural, because these things just happen as a natural extension of your state of being, you may not correlate it right away. You may say, I know what I did and I'm doing these practices, and you may get it. But sometimes we don't get it. It's very subtle. You're just feeling good. And then all of a sudden, this message comes, or all of a sudden this person comes, or all of a sudden this opportunity. And they're like, wow, I wasn't I wasn't expecting it, even though you created it. You know, it's that natural. And or in some weird way where you're just like, wow, that's so interesting. It's very interesting. And so I'm already off on a tangent, but what I really started with is this connection, just staying connected, right? And I've said it why have I said it many times before? Because again, not to be focused on the lack side or the problem side, but just as a note of all of us knowing that whatever is going on is deeply affecting us and others. It's deeply affecting us on many levels. So that's why I'm saying it repeatedly, so that we can pay attention, not to be fearful, not to be a victim, not to be scared of it, not to be like, yeah, we're damaged, you know, that was bad, and the kids and all that, not to be that, but to be like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about it? In integrity with myself. Where am I giving my attention and energy? Where am I giving my emotional power? And how can I make it feel better in my world? So that's why I'm saying about connection, about, you know, maybe seeing a smile, or like, you know, just like something in your mind that's easy. If it's hard to visualize or to do a big scene, you don't have to do any kind of big scene. You could just bring the person or the people, or maybe even if you like, it's coming to me, if you're concerned about the children, which we should send love to the children. We should, for this next generation of children, we can include it in our desires and wishes. And maybe we see a group of children laughing, playing, smiling, and us like delighting in that, connecting, rolling in the dirt, you know, doing kids stuff, normal kids stuff, and everybody happy and whatever. Just a scene like that. And whatever feels good for you. But this is what I'm talking about, stuff like that. Anytime you're thinking or feeling, when you're observing the circumstances and it doesn't feel good, or you want to start to get into a story or a back and forth with someone, or even just a discussion, it's fine. It's fine. We're all kind of talking about stuff, but also just to ask yourself, what is the best use of my emotional power? Because you can have a talk about something, again, that is more like facts, like what I said. This is this is doing something to us on a psychological level, and we have to be aware of it. That's why we're talking about what you're ingesting, what you're consuming, and to be very mindful of that. Because again, these are the seamless things that we're doing with no filter, or we don't really think much about it, the automatic stuff, what we're listening to in the background, what we decide to watch, like a, you know, like a series or something. You just kind of pick one, or, you know, just happen to watch the news for a while, or you happen to get into a conversation with this person that you know that always complains or is always very down. You know, those kind of things is like, we have to be very mindful of our consumption. And I don't, that, yeah, was I talking about Dr. Levery's solstice, and that was what he was talking about the most, is consuming high vibrational emotional content, and like mindfully being aware. And so like really thinking about it. If I'm going to choose to spend an hour of my time or a half hour of my time or whatever it is, you want to make sure it makes you feel good. Because like he's saying, when you're looking at these screens, he didn't say it exactly like this, but there's no filter. It's so automatic to us. We're just consuming and we're getting our emotions involved, and we don't realize it because it's happening just kind of automatically. You're looking at an article or stories, or you're scrolling and the stuff is coming past your vision, and like we're taking it in. It's going in there in the subconscious mind. That's why it's important to know what state of being you're in before you go to do these things, go on social media or go look at the TV or choose something to watch or enjoy as entertainment. Just be super mindful of what you are giving your emotional power to. And if you can choose something a little more conscious, make sure it's uplifting, make sure it's maybe funny, like something good that makes you feel good if you're going to spend your emotional time there. Because that, on top of everything else, that's the thing, is that there's already something very emotionally taxing going on, whether we're aware of it or not. It wears on us over time. So then on top of that, to add other content that is just kind of like, or even scary or even whatever it is, like, why? Because, like he explained it too, whatever you allow in, it's in. I mean, we have revision, you could revise, you could do all that stuff, but like I'm always saying, he said, why you got to set yourself up like that? Like why, do something that is going to give you a headache just to take the aspirin to take the headache away. You know what I mean? Or like, whatever, knowingly putting yourself in something just to have to clean it up. Like you can clean it. If you've gotten in and you realize, oh, you know what? This isn't, I got into the movie or I got into the series and now I'm realizing, you know what? This actually isn't making me feel good. Then if you got in and you realize, you could revise, or you could smooth it out, or take some time and sit and get in the state of being of deciding everything that I consume is high vibrational content. And again, we have the added awareness of state of being. So if you decide, again, like I said, to be in the state of being of radiant health or peace and positivity, whatever you choose, and you really truly embody that state and start to feel it, then the stuff that comes across your path should generally match that. And if it doesn't, you're very aware. You're like, you know what, that feels really different than how I'm feeling and how I'd like to feel. So again, just paying attention to that. So giving value, a lot of value, the most value to your creation, to your imaginal, your invisible, your unseen, your thoughts, your feelings, really paying attention and doing in this time. Well, I was saying in between this time of, giving and that spirit to reflecting before we go into a new year, a new cycle, leaving this energy where it is and going into the new, just think about what space do you want to be in as you're shifting, we could do like a year revision. You could do, just think about how am I cleaning this up, not in a bad way, like not because something is wrong, again, I always say it's not because we need to fix something. It's not because something is wrong. It's because of love, out of love. Doesn't matter what else. That doesn't mean, oh no, it was fine. We all loved it. It was great. I know. No. However, we don't have to focus on that. What I'm saying is we don't need to acknowledge that in order to choose something else. We can just say, from this place of observation, and in my best observation of neutrality, the best I can of non-judgment, loving observation on myself, on others, on the world, just a loving reflection and observation. Okay, so from this space now what was the most loving thing? What do I want? Back to the same formula. What do I want? What do I want? Because we know what we don't want. We know what we don't want. It's very clear. We always know what we can complain about, what we don't want. We know that. What do I want? What do I actually want? And how does that feel? How would I feel? What is the feeling of what I want? What is the feeling? Is it freedom? That feels good. Is it satisfaction? Is it purpose? Is it passion? Is it excitement? Is it curiosity? Like, what is the feeling of it? It could be a couple, it could be a few. Is it peace? You know, what is it? Just sit with these things. This is the same formula since however many months we've been talking about this. You know it. I just like to remind us. I remind myself all the time because we can get it twisted. It's a lot of shiny things. Shiny and also shitty. Shiny and shitty things to get our attention, right? It's the truth. So then we're paying a lot of attention to that. And then we forget, like, what do I want again? What was I doing? What's this thing about? Did I create that? Oh my gosh. But, you know, that's the beauty of it, is that, again, in this review, in this little time here, before we're going to hit the new, and we're like, new phone, who this? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is over there. New. Like, in integrity with myself, you know, this is, I'm inviting you, and I have invited you, in integrity with myself, taking 100% responsibility. I trace it back. Like, anything that I'm observing that I like or don't like, but mostly don't like, and I want to say it's because of this or that or them or that or whatever. And if I do the back, like reverse engineer it, come back to me and what have I been thinking and what was I feeling? I'm sure that all of us could find some thoughts and feelings that we've had for however long that could create some stuff that's gone on, some chaos. You know, who of us right here think the world's systems are beneficial for all? Like, we don't, you know, or that we're running the world in a sustainable and loving way, or that leaders and systems care about taking care of people truly, or true well-being, or, you know, like, none of us sitting here, I know, would say, oh yeah, no, I think that. Well, we better start thinking it now. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm sure I've had contributing thoughts that I can trace back to myself and be like, yeah, no, like I've said so many times, I believed in that. Yeah, I did. And I didn't clean it up. I didn't check it. I just thought, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. And that's each of us in this, like, I don't know, like, magnanimous, in all of us, in this magnificent power that we have, in this power that we are, just sitting back thinking, that's the way it is. And not knowing that all things are possible. Not knowing that we have the power to create our own experience and make that uplifting for ourselves and the others that are in our experience. All things are possible. And when I was thinking of a theme that, again, I always come like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I seem to talk way too much, but I'm saying, I try to get, you know, a little inspiration, a little Neville inspiration, before I tune in. And I just sometimes, like I said, I just open my book. And of course, the page that I turned to was All Things Are Possible. Chapter 17 in The Power of Awareness is All Things Are Possible. That's what I turned to. And like, that means really all things are possible. And again, you know, it is, can be a challenging concept for us to feel as though we could defy certain laws or certain logic or whatever it is. And that's okay. And that's okay. And as well, also, I do feel that in these coming times, you're going to see some defying of logic and laws and stuff that we have thought was fixed. And, like we're already doing it, like shifting timelines or parallel dimensions or these things that are not voodoo, like it's really physics, theoretical physics, quantum physics, people are studying it. It's just we don't have a practical relation with it, but we just don't know that we do. And what we're coming into is the awareness that we have. This is what is happening here. And when I'm saying, like we're taking everything as just not for granted. It's not like we're doing it on purpose, like for granted, but we're taking all of these miracles that are happening every moment as just normal. And if we really focused on that, like what I said in the beginning, that every inhale and every exhale is different information. How could it be the same information? You're breathing in, it's a different environment, and then you're breathing out, you're giving some of your information to it. You're changing your environment I'm talking every second that is coming in and out of me is different. Like that, all of that, what I was saying this morning about how many decisions do you think you have to make right now to go if you thought I have to go to my car and drive somewhere. And we don't realize that simple automatic subconscious process that is creating the template for us to go do it. Because again, like I said, when you're sitting here thinking we think it's so real, that this is so real, like back full circle to the beginning of like, well, it's not the same when I'm connecting or feeling someone in my imagination or my mind as like in the physical. And I'm saying like this morning, where is the car existing right now? I think it's on the driveway. And I know this sounds crazy, but really, how do you prove to me that it's on the driveway when I'm sitting here right now? I just assume that it's there. I have a picture in my mind that it's there. And then my being, my consciousness follows my awareness to that spot and it magically is there. And I know that sounds weird. Like, just like, well, yeah, of course it's there. All this stuff is there. But I'm just saying, think about it. How do you know? How do you know? Really, really, how do you know? Because you've done it over and over and over again. And that it seems to be that way. But how do you know that you haven't made that experience and that energetic template as real in your consciousness? So then it exists. It exists. And there's a lecture I remember that Neville was talking about, and he was saying that he's imagining his apartment with his wife and his child, like what he's going home to. And he was saying that you guys think that this room that I'm lecturing in is more real, is the reality, than this that I'm thinking of my apartment in my consciousness. And he was saying, this is more real. This thinking of my apartment in my consciousness is more real than this, where I am talking to you in this space right now. Because this creates this. This doesn't create that. Oh, yes. Good, Carm. Carm said she listened to that lecture today. So that's a good synchronicity. I like that. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, isn't that cool? We'll find the lecture. Tell me what the name of it, because I've listened to so many, I forget the names of the lectures. But on one side of this book, just the last thing, is all things are possible. And again, this is training, right? We're doing it, we're training ourselves, but it's like who we truly are. So it's kind of weird to say we're training to be who we really are. What we're training is our mental, our mental agility, our fixed beliefs and conditioning is what we're deprogramming, because even just to sit, even if you just sat, simple things, right? If you sat what is one you can sit with? I am. That is one that you can just sit with, you can meditate with, and see what happens. Just be curious. I am, and feel it, and see how you feel. The other thing you could sit with is all things are possible. All things are possible. And just see how that we're remembering that this is the truth. Again, filling yourself with the truth. Dr. Larry said, with high vibrational emotional content, what do I always say? Fill yourself with the truth. Rearrange the mind. Yeah, that's the lecture. Rearrange the mind. And this, all things are possible. I love this book, The Power of Awareness, because the chapters are very short. Like this is 2 pages, one and like not even a full page, and it is a full teaching. It's a full teaching in one page. All things are possible. It's a full teaching in 1 page and a little bit. Live your life in a sublime spirit of confidence and determination. Disregard appearances, conditions, in fact, all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. Rest in the assumption that you are already what you want to be, for in that determined assumption, you and your infinite being are merged in creative unity. And with your infinite being, God, all things are possible. God never fails. That's a good energy for us to go in this creation time. That's what I'm saying, like to do your cleanup, to do your love, to reflect, to take responsibility and just own it, not push it away, push it down, or deny, or push it off on someone else. Just take the responsibility with so much love. I didn't know, or I did, and I was just too busy or lazy, and not mean, like, we all have these, well, I just didn't think about it. Or maybe I wasn't that aware, I thought I was aware. And because I thought I was aware, I wasn't aware. I thought I was aware and I wasn't aware. Or I was aware and I didn't think there was anything that I could do about it. And now we all are seeing, if I don't do anything about it, it's going to continue in the same way. And I don't like it. So what can I do? The first thing that I got to do is change it in here. Make this reality the most valuable reality, and feel it and know it. And then in a calm confidence, you watch what you're called to do. You watch who you're called to connect with. What is your purpose? What is your point? What is your part in this whole thing? What is your part to do? You don't just make up actions, I'm going to protest, I'm going to do this, I'm going to call this person. If it's not coming from this aligned place of calm confidence, of knowing it's done, then just wait, just wait. Just wait. You got to know you're coming from your state of being, you're coming from love, and then you see what is yours to do. But the best thing for us to do is create the world in your mind that you want, your world and the big world, your personal experiences. And I think that this is a perfect few days. What do we have? What day is it? We have like 4 days, to go inward and do this creation. And we're going to do a little rhythm, a little coherence, a little soothing. And you guys know, you felt it, you know it, even just a few minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it puts yourself in that space. And then you're in that clear, clean space. And then you're going to set on that pattern of perfection, of coherence, of whatever it is. Then it's easy to just set your stuff. You're like, yeah, that's it. This is it. This is what I want. This is what I got. This is how it feels. I enjoy it. I love it. And this is the truth for me. And then you don't react. You don't react. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Yes. All right. Let's breathe a little together. Let's stretch our container so that you feel strong and magnetic, and you're just drawing this stuff to you. You don't have to go looking for it. It just shows up. Build that into your state of being. We don't want to do a lot of work. This is the work. We think we got to do a lot of all this little leg work and all this stuff. You got to do a lot. This is, you know, that this is the work. We resist it. We avoid it. We put it off. We don't have time. We all this stuff. Yeah. And we make other work that we think is like real important and busy. And I know you got stuff to do. I know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that make this the work. It is work. I know it's work, but we got to do a little bit of work. But it pays off. You get the good payoff. Okay. Looking straight ahead. Let's inhale deep. Don't save any room. Inhale deep. Deep. Take it all in. Good. Now I'm pliable. I'm energy. I'm flexible. Inhale more. Inhale a little bit more. More light. Stretch out to the sides. Find the back. Inhale into your lungs in the back. Inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. Hold it. Squeeze root lock if you can. Find it. Find that perineum, your navel, your pelvic floor. Try to pull it all in. I don't know what I'm saying because I'm trying to do too many things at once, but you know, squeeze that stuff and exhale gracefully. Find all the points down there. Squeeze it up. Inhale deep and hold your breath. Inhale a little bit more. Stretch it more. Strong container more. Soften, soften. Inhale more. More love. More love. More love. You can do it. One more. Hold, squeeze, pull that all up, everything. Rectum, sex organs, navel, squeeze it. Get that energy up, 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 up. And exhale gracefully. Good. One more time. Inhale deep and hold the breath. Inhale a little bit more. A little bit more to the side, squeeze out. A little bit more to the front, expand. A little bit more up top. A little bit more in the back. A little bit more. A little bit more. One more. Hold, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it up, but stay relaxed. In your face, nobody should know you're squeezing. You're relaxed. And exhale gracefully. Good. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly, deeply. Feel the difference. Should feel the release, the relief. Good. It's just like when you're working out or when you're building your muscles, you got to put in effort. You got to put in effort. You got to put in effort, and then you rest. And what happens when you rest? It grows. You don't got to do it. You got to dig. How's that muscle going to grow? It does it. It knows it how to do it. It does it itself. So it's the same thing. We put in the effort, and then we let it go. We relax, and you know you did your work, and just chill. And it's doing its stuff. It's already done. Okay. Let's do rhythmic breath. Inhaling 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold out 4. We're getting ourselves into that nice, slow, soothing rhythm, enjoying the sounds, the seed sounds. I'll just call you a couple of rounds. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 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 hold, relax. Exhale, 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 hold it out. Inhale, 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 and hold. You're going to go on your own. breath. And exhale. Just sitting quietly, easy breath. Again, just paying attention, being aware of how you feel. Let's use our sound. Again, connecting to the power of your word, your voice, your specific frequency and vibration. Inhaling and rub your palms. And exhale, wrists together, bring it in front of your throat. Feel the energy of your palms to your face without touching. Remember, vibrating your throat, in your head, zzz, and then nice long oh. Use your whole breath. Inhale to begin. Zzz, Inhale. Hold for a moment. Inhale, hold the breath. Inhale, hold, pull root lock, pull it up to the heart. Feel it in your hands, feel it on your face, feel it all around you, and exhale. Sweep the palms, inhale up, exhale, press down, inhale, sweep, exhale, press. One more time, inhale, and exhale, press down. In the solstice, we did all of the seed sounds, like all the seed sounds from that track that we just played while we were doing the breath. We vibrated all of the seed sounds. We did the spring of light breath that we do in the beginning, the heart to the head, but we did it for all of the energy centers. You can do that in different ways with the colors of the energy centers, with the energy of the energy centers. Maybe we'll do a longer one. Maybe next week or whatever day it is, we'll do a longer one. Like that we do at the heart, but you can do it to attune your whole body with the affirmations of the different centers. So again, calling back all of your energy. Just taking this time to bring anywhere you've been given it out there to whoever, to whatever, you're just bringing it back to yourself, strengthening it, making it radiant, making yourself radiant, and then sending out or connecting with unifying with your higher being, higher self, God, universe, love, and resting in your creation. Okay, let's do our nervous system. Tongue is up. Look at the tip of your nose, stretch that little ligament, and breathe. Click the tongue, swallow. Stick the tongue out. Look at your third eye, chin down. Stretch the tongue, stretch the eye. So you're looking at your eyebrow, between your eyebrows. Stretch the back of your neck. Good. Coming center, looking over the left shoulder. Smile, soft gaze, looking over the infinite horizon. Come through the center, looking over the right shoulder, gently stretching the neck. Open focus, relaxing your nervous system. Coming center, looking up, infinite blue sky. Stretch your front of your throat. Relax your forehead. Coming through the center, tuck your chin, look at your cheeks or close your eyes. Coming center, fingertips together, plug your nose. Let's bring that energy to our teeth and gums and face. Inhale up, puff the cheeks, pinky to the sternum. Center, exhale. Thumbs in the ear. We'll just do one time and then pop your thumbs out, reset, clear it out. You're done just sitting quietly. Let's do our yes breath. So remember, we're stretching the neck, the back, the nape of the neck, bringing again that creative energy from the lower centers into the brain. Transmutation, just taking that creative force and bringing it into your power center, your brain. You guys know what to do. Sitting tall. Tuck your chin. Tuck the chin. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Pull root lock. Pull those points. Chin up and hold.
God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is good. Good is God. God is health. Health is God. God is strength. Strength is God. God is life. Life is God.
Exhale slowly.
Infinite substance.
Get all the air out. Use your navel.
Why you gonna?
Inhale deep. Full root lock, chin up, hold. You're going to go on your own.
God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is good. Good is God. God is health. Health is God. God is strength. Strength is God. God is life. Life is God. Infinite substance, is manifesting in me right now. Why you gonna? God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is good. Good is God. God is health. Health is God. God is strength. Strength is God. God is life. Life is God. Infinite substance, is manifesting in me right now. Why you gonna? God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is good. Good is God. God is health. Health is God. God is strength. Strength is God. God is life. Life is God. Infinite substance, is manifesting in me right now. Why you gonna? God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is love. God is wise. God is kind. God is good. God is good. Good is God. God is health. Health is God. God is strength. Strength is God. God is life. Life life is God. RR, infinite substance, is manifesting in me right now. Waheguru.
Inhale to center and exhale. Just feel how you feel. Notice what you notice. Bring your hands on your heart. Just tuning into the center of your being, your heart center. Tuning into the perfection that you are. Just remember that everything is expressing itself perfectly in accordance to your focus, to your awareness, to your assumptions. I mean, you can connect to the pattern of perfection. Feeling that alignment. That relief, that surrender. Into the true perfection of who you are. All things are possible, and I am perfect. All things are possible, and I am perfect. I am perfect health. I am perfect joy. I am perfect abundance. I am perfect radiance. I am perfect love. Find it. Find the feeling. Find the energy. Find the state of being. And remember it. Aligning your words, the power of your thoughts and the power of your words, your internal words and your external words, aligning them in the direction that you want to go. Uplift yourself, uplift others, uplift the world in your thoughts and in your words. And bringing your hands to prayer. Covering yourself in the beautiful blankets of love, peace, and light. Knowing that what you desire is already done. Inhale to begin. Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love in me, love in my surroundings, love to all, love to the universe. Inhale, peace before me, peace behind me, peace at my left, peace at my right, peace above me, peace below me, peace in me, peace in my surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Inhale, light before me, light behind me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me, light in me, light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Just feel it. Feel these energies within you and all around you. And inhale for Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you guys for joining me, for sharing your beautiful energy. I guess I'll see you in the new year. Is that what's happening here? Oh, yeah. 2021, baby. Let's go. Make it good. I'm counting on all of us. Okay. I love you.